Welcome back to engineering graphics class. Today's session we will discuss how to solve the projection of solids problem using solid edge software. Okay, in that we will discuss problem number 47. Okay, let me go to the problem. A hexahedron of 30 sides is resting on one of its corners on HP such that one of its solid diagonals is perpendicular to VP. Draw the projection of the solids. Okay, first we will draw the horizontal line to make the xy. We can use the text command. One end of the line we can write x and other end y, and above xy line vp and below xy line hp. And here we given hexahedron, and hexahedron nothing but it's a cube or like, and length and width we can give same 30 and height also 30. And next here they mention the corner, this is resting on corner, so we have to give 45 degree for corner condition, and then we will get the hexahedron, we can place it here. And this hexahedron should be visible line. We can, beginning itself we can take it visible line and you can do it. And now we can give the dimension for it 30. And to get the center we can use the normal line and draw the diagonal lines to get the center. And coming to the naming, so we can give the naming for it. This one we can get A1, and here B of B1, and then C of C1, and then D of D1, and the center O1. And next, to get the front view we need to draw the projection lines from all the corners to the xy, and then the height will be the same of the side length 30, so we can go to the line, visible line, and from the here we can give the height 30, and then we can we can finish it. And here one more, here the edge is coming, we need to make it visible. The center line is merging with this overlapping, no need to draw the center line. And next, coming to the naming for here, we can get here only bottom A1, B1, C1, D1. So here only A1 is here. So A1 dash, we can name it A1 dash. And this point we are getting B1 and D1. So here we can give it as first B1 is there, B1 dash in the bracket, D1 dash. And then here only C1 is here. So that's why C1 dash. And the same top we can give it A dash, and here B dash of D dash, and the last C dash. And also the center that is also hidden, we can give it as a O dash, and this point O1 dash. Okay, the first step is finished. And next, coming to that, here they given the solid diagonal. Solid diagonal is perpendicular to VP. The solid diagonal means from top corner to the bottom corner, what the diagonal line we draw. These are the face diagonal. Within the face we are drawing this, and the solid diagonal means from top corner to bottom corner. Any one we can take it. And here we can take the corner which is resting. No, that apart from that we need to take another corner diagonal. So we can first we can make the diagonal line parallel to both x horizontal plane and the vertical plane, and then easily we can rotate to perpendicular. So that is the procedure we have to follow. And the diagonals here we can take the solid diagonal from the C to C dash to A1 dash, as well as A dash to C1 dash, but this one is already resting, we are taking C1 dash is a resting corner, so we leaving it we can take the remaining, that is from here C dash to A1 dash. This one is a solid diagonal. Now this solid diagonal we need to make perpendicular at the last step. So that's why first in the second step we will make this one horizontal, and then in the last step we can make it easily perpendicular. So that's why we need to rotate by taking the resting corner C dash, and we need to rotate such that this C dash A dash should become horizontal. Okay, how to make that? So just simply first we will take all these edges and all, we will move it outside. So we can move it outside, and now go to rotate, select entire object, and this one you can make fixed point, and this one rotating point, make sure it should be horizontal like this. So like this you can rotate it, and then again go to move, select entire object and switch off the copy. From the bottom point, that is C1 dash, we have to pick it and place it on the XY line. Like this you have to place it. So like now you can check this solid diagonal is parallel 0 180 degree, it is parallel. And next, now we can move the namings here. Switch on the copy. First resting corner here C1 dash, we can move it, and this one is C dash, and the same way this is center O dash, and the edges here corner B dash of D dash, and this one is A dash, and then this is A1 dash, and center O1 dash, and here this is B dash of D dash. Okay, now the namings are moved, and to get the top view we need to draw the projection lines to get it, and here one by one we'll get first bottom face and top face, we will finish it, and A1 B1 C1 we will start it here. So A1 is here, so we can get the A1 dash to A1 will be finished up here, and then B1 dash to D1 dash, here we are getting B1, and then the D1 is getting here, and then C1. So C1 we can get it here. So bottom is finished, and same way we can get the top. Before that we can name here itself, we can avoid the confusions. So first this is A1, and this one is B1, and this one is C1, and this one is D1, and this is O1. Okay, next go top one A. So by default here A and this point O1 is coming in the same point, so here also we can get the here itself we are getting A dash, and next, and more here B dash and D dash also is falling in the same line, so we can get the B dash and D dash on the same point. Now this is C dash. Come to the naming, we will start from here A dash, A itself here, and now B, and then C, and then D, and O also coming here on the point of C, so O can be written here. Okay, after naming all this, we can make the visible and hidden lines. The first we will start according to our technique what we are following. We need to see from the top which face is coming first, we need to make it visible, that is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. So here we need to make A, B, C, D visible. So we are getting A here, A to B, B to C, C to D, and back to A. And next we can finish the borders here. The border is nothing but here D to D1, and then A1, and then B1, and then B. So this is the border, we have to make it finished. And let's check the first corner what we are getting. A dash is we are getting, so A to A1. So here A to A1 I need to make it visible. Here the A and A1 is here, we have to make it visible. Next check the endmost point, that is C1 we are getting. So see whatever the line coming from the C1 will be done, that is C1 to D1, and C1 to B1, and C1 to C. So we can trim these portions. To do that, go to line, then hidden line. So thickness 0.5 we have to take, and now from the C1 to D1 we need to make it hidden, and then same way C1 to B1 we need to make it hidden, and then C1 to C we will make it hidden. And then last center, so we can take the center line, and here from O to O1 we need to make it center line. So like this we had finished the second step, top view. And for the last step, so we can use the move option. The main thing we know that the solid diagonal, that is C dash to A1 dash should be perpendicular. Where is that C to A1? So this is the entire C to A1, this is the solid diagonal. This complete diagonal line should be kept perpendicular. So we can use hold the control, select all the edges, hidden edges, visible edges, and center line, everything we have to select it, and then we can pick it from C and we can place it here. After that we can use the rotate option, select entire object and make this C fixed point, and A is rotating point A1, and make sure it should be 90 degree. Like this you can rotate it, and later you can move it wherever the convenient place by switching off the copy. So we can move it here near to this. Like this we can place it. And next the namings, so we can move the namings here. This is C and C1, and next is this is we are getting O also in the same point, and then this is D, D1, B, B1, and next A1, A, and O1. Like this all the points we got: A1, B1, C1, D1, A, B, C, D, O, and O1 we got it. And next, to get the final, as usual we will draw the normal lines from the top view and front view. We will join one by one. We'll go first. We will check the bottom face. So we'll start with the A1. A1 is on the same line here. That A1 we are getting here on this point. We can join up to here. This is the A1. And next B1, this is also on the same point. B1 we are getting at the bottom here. This is the B1 point we are getting. So we can draw up to here. So in that case we can use the options like extend next option, we can use it, and then extra lines we can trim it. And next B1 is finished, then D1, that is also in the same line, you can drop to here D1, and then C1 also in the same line, it is extending, and that is itself on the same sorry, on the XY line it is coming C1 on the XY line, no need to draw again. First name it. So this is A1, and this one is B1 dash, sorry, B1 dash, and this one is C1 dash, and then D1 dash. Okay, this is A1 dash, you can give it A1 dash. Okay, and this point O1 dash. Okay, now we got A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, and O1 dash bottom face finished. And same way we can get the top also. Okay, let us start with the A. A is here in the same line of this. We can just extend it, and A dash is here. We can get the A dash is on this point, and here B dash is also coming in the same line of this, and we can get the B dash is here, and C dash is on the point of here. We can get the C dash, and then D dash is on this point. We can get it D dash here, and O dash will be on the same point of this. Okay, let me name it. So this is A dash, and this one is B dash, and C dash is same of A1 dash, so we can get on the same C dash, and this one is D dash, and then this point we are getting O dash. Okay, now we got all the corners. Now we need to make it visible. So as the same technique we will follow here. From the bottom we have to check it. When I am seeing from the bottom which face I am getting first, I need to make it visible. So I am getting A1, B1, C1, D1. Complete face is first. So that's why I need to join A1 dash to B1 dash to C1 dash to D1 dash and back to A1 dash. I need to make it visible. First I need to make it the bottom face is visible, and then check the next which corner we are getting first. I am getting A1 is here, that means A1 to A dash, that is A1 dash to A dash, the side length will be visible, side edge will be visible. So that's why A1 dash to A dash I need to make it visible. And then while joining remaining, if it comes inside the square frame will be hidden and it outside will be visible. So D1, when I am joining D1 it is coming outside, so it will be visible and then join to the outer border. And same way for B1 it is coming outside, so we can make it visible and join the border. And the last endmost is C, so line coming from the C is hidden, so you can use the trim option to trim this portion, and go to line and hidden line and thickness 0.5, and see from the C dash to C will be hidden, and then whatever line coming from that C dash, that means C dash to this one B dash, and then C dash to B dash also hidden. The center line is merging, no need to draw that. So like this, so we can get all the points, and before ending up, so dimension, any missing dimension is we given here. Also we can show this dimension 30, and any namings or overlapping or it's not in a proper position, we have to keep it in a proper position such that it will be, when we take printout, it should be properly visible, all the namings. Okay, like this. So we got everything is conditions are satisfied. So all the namings and all finished.